Hi, I'm John Finger. Thank you for your interest in the Glaucoma Fellowship at the University of Iowa. Our program has one glaucoma fellow and 4 busy clinical and surgical faculty members, as well as 2 involved emeritus faculty. As a fellow, you'll have a wonderful balance of clinical experience, surgical training in a variety of techniques, and research and teaching opportunities. We're committed to training capable and confident glaucoma specialists. We believe that your fellowship year will be your best year yet.
The fellow works with our fantastic first and third year ophthalmology residents. We have one clinical site and all subspecialties are on the same floor, meaning it's very easy to ask for advice from and coordinate with all services. We use Epic and have a unified note style, freeing up energy to focus on what really matters, rather than attending note preferences. We have a wonderful support staff, including glaucoma dedicated technicians Matthew, Marie, and Hannah, Karen, the face of our clinic and scheduler, Christy, the glaucoma secretary, and Teresa, who's a full-time glaucoma research coordinator. In addition to our fantastic team, we have incredible diagnostic and support staff with award-winning photographers and world-class parametrists and ultrasonographers.
Our fellowship offers a wide array of surgeries from a large referral base. A lot of our patients come from outside providers who are positioned hours away from us, and so by the time that they reach us, they are very often at a surgical state. Having such a wide referral base allows us to utilize various techniques surgically. We do a large amount of trabeculectomies, a lot of tubes, but we also utilize more subtle angle-based surgeries, such as the MIGS procedures that are available, and we also perform trabecular meshwork-based surgeries, such as the GAT and the hook dual blade frequently. We are also involved in the management of ocular tumors with iridocyclectomies, and we also coordinate in large part with the posterior segment oncology service as well for the placement of plaques. In addition to taking care of adult glaucoma, we are also very frequently involved in taking care of pediatric glaucomas as well. There's no shortage of cataract surgeries, both in combination with other glaucoma surgeries or as standalone procedures. And fellows have the opportunity to even operate as a faculty member with the residents on many cases. Over the past 2 years, we have worked hard to assemble a dedicated surgical eye team, which allows us to work with the same technicians, scrub techs, and other ancillary staff on a daily basis. We structure the rotations in our department such that the resident and fellow are in the operating room separately. This affords a great degree of elbow room and gives us a chance to teach on a very individual basis. The fellows are given a lot of surgical opportunity and feedback, and we take a great amount of pride in the surgical volume with which the fellows graduate.
One area in which we have a lot of pride in is our focus and our emphasis on education. We offer our fellows a lot of opportunities for autonomy, but we really value our dedicated formal teaching time. So a couple opportunities. Every morning we have department-wide morning rounds, and this is from 8 to 8:45. Of course, it's not glaucoma specific, but goes over a lot of different things, including on-call patients. And then every evening at the end of clinic, we get together, and this will be the fellow, the residents on service, and a dedicated faculty member. And we talk about really interesting patients from the day, as well as a chosen glaucoma topic. So for the interesting patients of the day, I really like this part. We see patients from, all over, a wide range of pathology. And our patients are really kind. So we often combine that with really good photographers. We have a lot of material and exciting things to talk about. And it gives us a little bit more time to go into some of the more interesting details. After that, we'll pick one glaucoma topic. And this is based on Dr. Allward's 50-item curriculum from the Iowa Glaucoma Curriculum website. And it's usually led by one of our residents. And they kind of talk about whatever they know about a particular topic, and then the faculty and the fellow will often add to this based on our experiences, and we just have a little bit of the discussion. I often learn a lot from the fellow on this. In general, it's just a very laid back, really fun experience, and one of my favorite parts of my day and my job.
Although dedicated clinic and surgical time is with the 4 primary faculty, there are 2 senior faculties, including myself, that still provide teaching and mentoring of the Glaucoma Fellow. For example, I get asked to review manuscripts for peer-reviewed journals. I ask the fellow to review the manuscript with me. So at first, we each independently review the manuscript, and then we get together to discuss the strength and weakness of the manuscript. We then jointly write up the review and submit the review to the journal editor. I usually do that 1 to 3 times a year with the fellow. In addition, the fellow is tasked to lead a glaucoma journal club around 4 times a year. The fellow picks relevant papers from the literature, usually 2 or 3 at a time, distribute them to the faculty and the residents on the service. We all review, and then we get together, and the fellow leads the scientific discussion of critically reviewing the studies and, again, discussing strengths and weaknesses of the study.
A research project is an important component of the Glaucoma Fellowship at the University of Iowa. Fellows have many opportunities to participate in research, both clinical projects and laboratory-based projects if desired. All of the glaucoma faculty members are deeply involved in clinical research, and I have a genetics laboratory that's available for fellow use as well. With the aid of our full-time research coordinator, we're able to conduct many clinical and genetic projects right out of our exam rooms without disrupting patient care. Our patients are the best in the world, grateful and eager to participate in our research, which makes enrollment very easy. We believe your research project will be both fun and exciting and give you exposure to research in ophthalmology and an ability to contribute to the field.
So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Iowa City, which has been my home for the last 33 years, and why I like it so much. When you're having a giant medical center in a little college town is the best of both worlds. Because our patients come such a long distance to be cared for, we have an amazing distillate of pathology in the clinic. But we get to live in this university town, so it's a small city with a large university. It brings with it the university culture, smart, engaging people who will be your neighbors. We have great arts, as you can see behind me, great parks, restaurants, lots of things to do for a small city. This is Hancher Auditorium, my favorite place, one of the great venues in all of the country. So we always have at least one major orchestra here, like Philadelphia or Chicago or Cleveland. We have Broadway plays like Les Mis and Rent, and we have Yo-Yo Ma, Emmanuel Acts. All of these great acts come to Iowa City. It's a lovely town to live in for culture and for things to do outside. We have all 4 seasons here. It's beautiful in the spring, it's beautiful in the autumn, beautiful right now. Blazing hot sometimes in the summer and remarkably cold in the winter sometimes. But having grown up in northern Ohio, where the winters were not only cold but dreary, I appreciate the fact that even though it's cold out here, the sky is often blue like it is right now. So a lovely town to live in. I think you'd like it as much as I have.